Oh,
It's generally emotional, isn't it?
Simon.
He's my genius.
I've gone. That's so sweet.
I know.
Simon, I'm sorry. I need to just have a little drink. That's the most wonderful.
It was. And the fact that he's done it and I didn't know. And I saw him yesterday. He didn't mention it.
He surprised you.
He did surprise me.
God, that's absolutely that's completely bloody.
Well, it's made your show.
Now, don't go digging your own grave just yet. The party's far from over. Our bonus 6 Feet Under episodes are where the real dirt gets dished. We read through your fantastic emails, and there are over 100 ad-free episodes just dying to be heard. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, or head to wherethere'sawillthere'sawake.com for all the details. You know, it makes sense. Well, howdy there. I'm Mel Introduces, and boy, oh boy, it's a furnace in here today. We've got Texan weather. I know, it's nearly 40 degrees. Look, I know I'm surrounded by death, but the bloody aircon could have had a bit of life in it at least. Cheapskates. Anyone for a purgatory pool party? Okay, exciting times. It's not Monday, it's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, it's not Thursday, see where I'm going, it's not Friday, it is...
Simon Day.
Hey!
Simon Day. Simon Day.
Can I have that and play it to my kids?
Of course you can.
To wake them up?
Of course you can.
They'd love that.
It's the best day of the ruddy week.
Yep.
It's Simon Day.
Hey!
Oh, Simon, always a joy to see you.
And you?
I don't think I've seen you since the year 2000.
Something like that.
Isn't
Back
it?
in the mists of time.
Isn't
Before
it?
mobile phones.
Oh.
Before the television.
Oh, do you remember getting your first mobile phone?
I didn't have one for a while. I didn't have I wasn't in the 80s. I had no money, so I didn't have a brick phone or anything.
No.
So I got mine quite late on. It was a Nokia, I believe.
Sue and I got mobile phones at the same time.
Wow.
In sort of the late 90s, which had those massive aerials on.
Nice.
And we'd only ever be within about 5 metres of each other, but we'd be phoning each other the whole
Did
time.
you compete with her over things like that? You go, well, I've got the new one, actually.
Actually, with tech, I'm so shit.
Right.
She knows there's no competition, so I don't even go there.
No, you actually got on very well, didn't you, for double X?
Yeah. We still do.
Good.
We love each other.
That's lovely.
I know. And you guys as well. Hello.
We all get on all right, yeah, because we don't see each other. And we're all sort of more normal now.
Yeah.
When we did the Fast Show, when we started with quite a few different isms going on, alcoholisms. We don't. Is that in fact on the coach now? When we did the last Fast Show tour, we got Paul and Charlie up the front drinking wine with Arabella.
Lovely.
Mark Williams, who stopped drinking, but drinks low alcohol beer and still smokes.
Oh,
And me and John drinking Tizer and Vimto.
Were you and John
Going
at the
through
back?
the card at Marks and Spencer's sweet department.
Oh, God, that sounds so much fun.
It is fun.
Would you get on the mic on the coach? Or not? Too much?
A bit of that, but
Busman's
not really.
holiday.
We're quite old, you know. We don't go in for joshing around and stuff. You know, we don't make apple pie beds or things
No
like
pranks,
that.
no pranks.
We're very anti-prank. I'm of the generation of comics who's very anti-prank.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Never nary a prank among
Well, I
you.
see that's footballers' stuff.
Yeah.
It was great. He cut all my suits up.
Yeah.
He did a number 2 in my shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I think you should break out a prank on the next tour.
Not that one, though.
No, crap in Paul's shoe and just
And go, well, the footballers do it. He would
see
just not. I'm just imagining his face now.
Oh, so good. Right, hold the crap in the shoe thought.
Okay.
Let's allow these guys to try and sell you something. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short break.
Simon, before we get... I'm still thinking about the crap in Paul Whitehouse's shoe. What shoe does he don these days?
He
Is
has a plain black
slip-on?
shiny shoe,
No.
which I think are quite expensive because I think he had. There was a
shiny
period
shoe?
of time when a lady in his life brought him lots of clothes. Very sort of stealth wealth, I'd call them.
Yeah.
Black, slacks.
Yeah.
And he's always got a nice pair of shoes on. You don't see him in trainers.
Really?
No, he doesn't wear all that. You would never see him in a pair of Adidas, whatevers. I know Adidas has brought out a Mike Joyce trainer.
Who's Mike Joyce?
He's either the bass player or the drummer in the Smiths.
Oh my God, the Mike Joyce.
Yeah. But I think it's a bit stretching it a bit, isn't it?
What sort of trainer is it?
It's like a normal trainer with Mike Joyce written on it.
I'd like to get hold of a pair of
And
those.
they've got a picture of the guy sort of making it, like when they etched the team's name on the FA Cup.
Oh my!
Like coming online at 9:15.
Oh no! And
that's a terrible road to go down, isn't it? Because before you know it, you'll have the Sisters of Mercy's bass player trainers.
The cult.
It's a cult, yeah. They'd probably sell quite well, actually.
Yeah, they probably would. Oh, so good. So good. Mike Joyce.
Yeah.
I think I saw, not The Edge, that he's U2, isn't he?
Yes.
Who was the Johnny Marr?
He's a very nice man.
I think I saw him. Does he live in London, Simon?
He could well do.
I think I saw Marr. It was down by the river. Did he live on the river? Who knows?
Yeah. I'll tell you a funny story, an interesting story.
Go on.
I was doing a sort of posh pub in Hale, as Tommy Cockles. And I was doing a story, and I went over there. And of course, in those days, I was working with Kraftwerk. And after the gig, I did the normal material. This girl came up and said, "Someone wants to meet you." Took me to the back of the pub. There was Johnny Marr and someone from Kraftwerk.
Oh, which one? Florian?
I can't remember.
Ralph? Florian?
Could have been Ralph, yeah.
I was invited to go to a gig and I couldn't go. They did Manchester Velodrome. And to this day, I'm fecking gutted that I couldn't go.
We've all got one of those.
What's yours?
Jam, The Clash, Generation X, I think, at the 100 Club. I went, "No, I'm washing my hair." I was seriously, and I did wash my hair that night. I used to do a lot of that when I was young. I used to sit around like Mrs. Havisham in a dressing gown, washing my hair, sort of going, "What's ever going to become of me? I'm never going to make it."
Simon, that is mad.
I know.
And who'd invited you? Do you remember?
My brother. He said, "I've got a ticket for this gig," and I was like, "Do you know what? I'm going to wash my hair."
You loved your hair.
Well, not anymore, but I used to have very nice flyaway hair. It was a bit flyaway.
Okay, yes,
no burnt ends.
Oh,
and
Simon.
I usually imitate relentlessly.
Into the barrel, like in the ad. Do you remember the ad? She was always sort of washing her hair in a barrel.
In a barrel of rainwater.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Sort of misty lens.
Yeah.
Ah, now Timotei ad brings me on to, very, very neatly, because up at the Pearly Gates, it's always sunny. It's always the sort of gentle uplands of the Julian Alps or some such, isn't it? Do you think you'd be allowed through the Pearly Gates, Simon? Do you want to go through the Pearly Gates?
Yeah, when I first heard this question, I was quite puzzled because a comedian, if I like to say that, or a comic of our generation, you know, we grew up with alternative comedy and the Pearly Gates was a staple of the 70s comics, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
The endless Pearly Gates jokes and none of them were funny.
Yes.
So Peter says to the Irishman, I don't understand. There's a man at the gates and there's different nationalities, but where's the joke? So that along with a mother-in-law, so it's quite ironic. I would probably get in because...
Why would you get in?
Because I've never killed anybody.
Good.
That I know about. I regularly give high-quality clothes to charity shops.
Come on.
Two flash, in fact, for my area.
Do they end up on the mannequins in the window or not?
Sometimes,
I know I have beef. I have beef with that. Mine never do. I bet yours do.
But I expect some of them do. And also, I've given people the gift of laughter.
Oh, Simon Day.
That's what you got to remember. It's not about me. It's not about me, my career. It's about the odd person laughing and going to bed, waking up on a sort of pallet, with some old cans of beer.
What was that action?
That's one of my fans. My son says your fans are mainly EDF and Guardian readers, which is a wonderful demographic. You can get those two in the same room.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the bloody crossover. Very, very strong. Now, Simon Day, onwards. So what were you eating before you croaked?
Well, I'm going to go for the obvious one, which is sushi. Although I don't drink anymore, I might have a drink just before I died, obviously.
Yeah.
Sake. And I got a friend who's an artist, and he's big in Japan.
Big in Japan.
And the art gallery guy out there is very sort of wealthy. We went out there and he sort of booked this place. We booked a few meals. Some of them weren't very nice, but one was in one of those little bars with just 7 seats.
I love that.
We just sat there.
And no menu.
No menu.
No.
Omikaze. They had 365 different fish they choose from out there. We have like 11. And they go, there's no salmon. No salmon and no scallop. Yeah. But yeah, and it was just unbelievable. And then they started bringing all this sake down, which was different years and so forth.
Sake should be drunk warm, right?
Yeah, some warm, no, some, and some cold. I believe.
Okay.
But it was just phenomenal. And the best thing about sushi is afterwards, you feel like, great. You feel like you've been to the gym almost.
Light as a feather.
Yeah, light as a feather.
Isn't it? What's your favourite? I'm not so keen on the one that doesn't have the rice and the little belt round it.
And I don't like cream cheese. If you see cream cheese on the menu, don't go in.
What the heck? I've never seen cream cheese.
They know a lot of sushi, they put cream cheese in it. I don't know where it came from, but no, I just like simple nigiri.
Yeah.
Because my mate, the artist, he's like an expert, and he'll go, the rice here is really good. And I'll be like, what? What does he mean? I'm not that good. I can't distinguish whether the rice is good or bad.
No. I think if it's too sweet, then it's not good, is it?
They spend years making the rice, don't they? But I love all that stuff, tradition. I love Japan, love Tokyo.
I love Japan. So the sushi and the sake, this is nice, Simon.
Yeah. I'll go off to my death happy.
Oh, well, you've done the link for me, because this leads us on to
The death.
So what happened? You've had your sushi, you've had your sake.
Okay.
What the heck happened, Simon? I'm so sorry, by the way. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're gone. Can I just say, I'm sorry.
It's sad in a way, but I do honestly think, a lot of old people have falls, right? We know that.
Yeah.
And I will definitely go within a fall. And I'd like to go in the showbiz fall. I think it was Rod Hull, wasn't it? Who fell off his roof. He was adjusting an aerial. So I do a lot of that. I go, I'll get up there and fix that and think I'm 17 again. Because I used to climb over a lot of fences and climb trees because I was a 70s kid. I did it the other day on our fence, and it was so high. I just got up there, then the gate opened. And I fell down, really hurt myself. You know when you pretend you're not hurt?
Simon, be careful!
Jumped up, and my daughter was sitting there.
Was she laughing?
Just carried on eating her chicken and chips or whatever. Just shook her head, and I was like, ha, but really hurt myself. I had like grazes. And she said, you're an idiot. And she was right. In that instance, I behaved like an idiot.
But you've got to be careful of your hips.
Got my hips, my knees.
And the knees, everything. We did, and I say you, I mean we. Jeez.
No, but I fell over once in a building. I had those loafers on. I slipped over in a sort of building the other day. And I slipped right over and got up again. This woman went, "Oh, you okay?" This French woman said, "You went over very gracefully." And I was like, she feels sorry for you or something? And I said, I'm an old man. You sort of think you're 25.
No, I'm exactly the same.
And you suddenly well, actually, you're 63. You've got a cap on, flat cap, and you're bald. She probably thought you were going to break both legs. But I didn't. But I relax when I go over. I've learnt that from.
How do you do that though? Because I like the idea of that.
Be careful in case your false teeth fly out. You just relax everything.
How do you do that though? You're falling. How do you relax?
You can't.
Have you ever done a jump out of a
I went
helicopter
to do it.
or anything?
I went to do it, and they trained us and all that, and then they said, "But we can't go today because of the weather." And then I think we did it again, and they said the same thing, and I went, "This is a bit of a con. You pay all this money, and they train you to fall on yourself, but you don't actually go up in the air." And it was some bloke down the pub who took us there.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh. What about doing the old? I hate the way people say this now. Would you do the jungle?
I would have to consider it because I'm married with 2 children.
Yes,
and
same.
I have a wife, and
absolutely.
Because I got asked to do that one on an island, and Dom Jolly sent me a picture of his shin, which was basically diseased. Not only was it cut open, it was all yellow and green. And he said it's really, really horrible. It's literally like a real life horror show.
Is that the one with Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
It's the one where you have to survive.
Yeah.
Don't do that one, Simon.
No, I didn't do it. But the wife's like, well, so, you get this much. She doesn't care.
And she probably wouldn't watch it either, Simon.
No, she would. She doesn't. She says she won't. It's unlikely I'll listen to this.
No, I'm exactly the same. My other half never reads, watches anything I do.
Exactly.
Which is actually strangely...
Ramesh said to me, his wife went, "You, acting?" That's all you need to say, isn't it? Then those 2 words, it's a whole day crushed.
Simon, I've written a novel. And my husband's never read it.
That's bad.
We did. That does flare up into arguments. Actually, it was 6 years ago, and he hasn't read
other
it.
novels?
No, to be fair, he likes.
Fair enough.
He likes biogs and history.
Yeah, but that's all right. If he read loads of novels,
but it's my novel, Simon. It's his good wife's novel.
If he was sort of reading David Baddiel every night, then you could have a.
I'd be
go.
cross.
Yeah,
I'd be super cross. Now, so the death is a fall. It's a
Yes.
gentle fall. You've relaxed into the fall.
Yep.
Where are you? How did it happen? What's going on?
Similar to Rod Hull. I'm on a roof and I'm attempting to fix the aerial because I've got an old-fashioned aerial. I haven't got any cable or anything. It's the 70s in my house. And the wind catches me and I go. And as Paul Whitehouse said when he had his heart attack, he said, I went to the ground and I thought to myself, I've done some good things, I've done some bad things, but all over I've been all right. And then he lived.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary. I mean, is it a very high roof? Are you going to have time for your life to flash
I live
before
in
you?
a huge mansion in Mayfair. No, it's not that high. I've just, by then, my ankles are just like bits of, plywood. And they already are going that way, and I do constantly fall over. I've got,
Simon, I'm really, really worried now. Stop falling over. We need you to be
fall
around.
up the stairs.
Yes, I do that actually.
Yeah, because I've got to be in that room in a minute, and I go and fall up the stairs.
Yeah, okay. Be careful of the ankles then.
Yeah, I will be.
Time for a little advertisement break, but stay put to find out why Birmingham is rock and roll, baby. Paul Whitehouse, is that you? Guys, you won't want to miss it. It's quality. But first, some short ads.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go away. We'll be back after this short break.
So, Simon, we've done the death, and once again, I'm so sorry that you have got. Sorry, I'm laughing. We've heard from the community. We love the community. The Deathlings have been in touch, and if you reach to your left into Herb's crotch, we will move on.
This is an email from Spencer in Brum.
Lovely.
It's short for Birmingham. Hi, Team Death. I had a one-to-one with my line manager this week. We couldn't find time during work hours, so we ended up doing it over lunch. Well, me, with my sad little Tupperware salad, trying to look composed while chewing rocket. Midway through a very earnest point about managing my workload better, I managed to accidentally spit, full-on projectile style, right into her face. We locked eyes. She definitely knew. I definitely knew. But neither of us said a word. She just blinked, wiped her cheek casually, and carried on talking about time management. Absolutely haunting. See, that's Birmingham, though. That's people from Birmingham. You get a bit of gob on your face, get on with it. What are you worried about?
Bloody love Birmingham. Man.
They used to
It's
make
quality.
Mark Williams is always saying to us, they built everything, apparently. I don't remember that. But
It's the home of bloody
heavy metal.
heavy metal. There was a ballet recently. They did Black Sabbath, the ballet. Apparently it was absolutely brilliant.
I bet it was. They always, they get
I
on with
love
it.
Brum. There's real energy. We've got Duran Duran from Birmingham.
Yes.
You've got your Sabbath. You've got your
They aren't heavy metal, though, are they?
Judas Priest.
Yes.
The
There's
Priest.
some other ones, but I can't think who they are.
Yeah. Robert Plant's from Brum, isn't he?
He's from around Black Country.
Yeah.
Black Country.
Black Country. Spencer, I hope you enjoyed that. Simon read that out but now I'm doing it. I hope you don't mind. I hope it's
All
the
right,
best.
Spencer.
It's the best accent in the whole flipping world,
Yep.
is what I'm saying. And of course, the Slade,
Yeah. Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton. Remember old Vic and Bob doing
Slade. In Flame.
Cooper Soup? Do you remember? So good. Spence, thank you very, very much. I've just shortened your name in a slightly intimate way, but thank you very, very much for being in touch. And listeners, if you want to get your mail read out on the podcast by one of our incredible guests, like the superb Simon Day right here, the email address is mail@deathpodcast.co.uk. We do go through all your letters over on 6 Feet Under, so make sure you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or head to wherethere'sawillthere'sawake.com for all of the details. Are you having a good time, Simon? Yes, you are.
The funeral.
Right, the funeral, the big day.
Funeral, big day. Okay, I'm going to go for an all-in. I want everything at my funeral.
Okay.
I want a tiny Gothic church on top of a sort of windswept Peak District hill
Nice,
with some sheep.
nice.
I want a couple of attractive women on their own and no one knows who they are.
Lovely.
I want some children looking really bored. I want the FBI taking photographs.
Lovely.
As well.
From sort of behind a tree or
Yeah.
a rock.
And then one man in a car who just gets out and looks and gets back and drives off. And yeah, the full bit. And I want a vicar, a slightly drunk vicar. I want the coffin to be lowered in and slip.
Good.
Yeah, and the top of it falls off.
Lovely.
And is my body in there? Or is it someone else? Or whatever. Everything. Everything you've ever seen on telly with funerals. But I don't want to be burnt. I hate cremation.
No, we won't do that.
No.
I say we like I'm going to be there. I'll probably
No,
cook
don't you
before
realise in your contract, the people that do die on this show, you have to go and sort of organise it all. They didn't tell you that.
Well, it's a bloody good business, the old undertaking. So you say all the telly funerals. So you want sort of smudged makeup under veils.
Yes.
All that.
Yeah.
I like this.
A lot of veils.
Lot of veils. I like the idea of the unknown, the strange women that no one knows where they've come from. That's great.
They're quite old. They're not young. They're not like 26. They're sort of 58, 62,
Yeah. Well, young.
But obviously very attractive
Young.
still.
57.
Yeah.
Very young. I like the sound of this funeral, Simon.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Cold as well.
Cold.
Freezing.
Slightly sort of Wuthering Heights vibes. And is there a tolling bell? Gong.
Yeah, bell from the church at some point.
Gong.
People throwing dirt on the coffin.
Music?
Yeah, I want to go up for the music. I want lots of records with the word life in, because that somehow that word has produced some of the worst records ever. Like It's My Life, which I think was
Dr. Alban.
Yeah.
Alban.
And Life is Life.
Oh, Life is life. Now, hang on, was that a French band?
Probably.
No. Yes.
And Return to Sender, which was Malcolm Hardy's idea. So I think that actually played at his funeral.
Oh, were you there, Simon?
I was there.
God, he was a legend.
People walking in front of the coffin and all that. Big plumes, the lot. Yes, and then the rest of them were just a bit of Steely Dan, stuff that I really like. Yeah.
Do you love Steely Dan?
I'm obsessed with them.
So's my husband.
Yeah.
I've got into them over the years.
Yeah. They're very good.
And they're Godly and Cream, right? No, they're not. They became I Don't Like Crickets.
Are a bit like
That's it.
Similar intelligence.
Yeah.
Rock.
Fagin.
Donald Fagin, yeah.
Yeah, strong. Steely Dan, lovely. Played live by a band or...
No, just records.
I'm not sure about records at funerals, Simon. I think you can do better.
A tape. You want a band there?
Yeah. I think you've set the scene so brilliantly with this kind of amazing...
I had the Cramps there.
The Cramps be good.
Are they still going? They are. I think they're on Instagram.
I think they are, actually.
Because I was slagging off Shed 7 the other day and he suddenly appeared. The singer went, I'm here. And I went, I know you are. I think you're great or something. Just lied.
Backpedal. Always good to have somebody read out a few words and up some of your life. Do you think that might be nice to have in this funeral scenario?
What's a eulogy?
A eulogy. How about
eulogy?
I've
asked Paul Whitehouse to do this and he didn't do it.
Oh,
he was
really?
Too busy.
Oh.
If you've got time, can you send it in? If not, I've written my own one, which is very short.
Well, do you know what? Have a listen to this.
Simon Day, if that really is your name. I'm not sure if it is. He's had many aliases in his time, but no, I think he actually is called Simon Day. Although, weirdly, I call him Tommy Cockles, which Vic Reeves christened him many years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It stuck. Well, I say it stuck. I think probably only Bob Mortimer and I
Tommy
call him Tom anymore. And we do it reluctantly because it implies that he's a fun guy. If I was to say Simon was probably one of the 3 funniest blokes I've ever met, or people, should I say.
Thank you, Paul.
His ego is already immense, although he hides it under a sort of layer of self-deprecation. Underneath is a steely notion that he is a genius. And you know what? He probably is. But he's a very, like most geniuses, I would imagine, I only know myself, he's probably a very annoying genius. Well, he is a very annoying genius. But he's a lovely genius, and he's my genius. And Simon, rest in peace, mate. All right. See you, Tom.
Oh,
It's generally emotional, isn't it?
Simon.
He's my genius.
I've gone. That's so sweet.
I know.
Simon, I'm sorry. I need to just have a little drink.
Have a little drink. Well, this is not gin.
It's a decaf coffee. Really lame.
Yeah, God, the old days, people would be drinking spirits now while they were doing this.
That's the most wonderful.
It was. And the fact that he's done it and I didn't know. And I saw him yesterday. He didn't mention it.
He surprised you.
He did surprise me.
God, that's absolutely that's completely
Well,
bloody.
it's made your show.
It's like
You could put with Paul Whitehouse on it.
he does love you though, doesn't he?
Yeah. But I've stayed. One of the reasons is I've never really branched out and been successful on my own. I've just sort of stayed. I'm a bit like one of those football players that just play for his team, and always turn up and always do the job.
That's great though.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
It's bloody marvellous.
But Avril used to go, "You got to get away from those two, Paul and Charlie." I said, "Why? They keep making television programs that I'm in."
But Simon, come on.
I know.
You are
No,
self-deprecating.
if you look at my career, it looks like I've had a
bit.
real career, but there has been passages of nothing.
Yeah, but we've all had passages
Yeah, I
of
know.
nothing.
Passages of nothing. Good name for your memoirs, isn't it?
Really good. Really good. I mean, I'm amazed that I'm not currently in a passage of nothing. I'm just having quite a good time at the moment. But
Yeah.
there's always a passage. There's always a passage of nothing
Round the corner.
upcoming. Do you know what I mean?
Upcoming.
Oh God, yeah. In a way, quite good to have a passage of nothing as well.
Yeah. Not when the wife's working from home, though.
Okay.
Then you
Oh
have to
God.
just pretend you're doing stuff.
Oh God, that's
You
stressful.
have to start polishing the skirting boards and all that and put the washing out.
Do you ever go out pretending that you're going?
Oh, loads
To do
of
a job,
times.
yeah, I've done that.
Before the kids, I would go out and just go to the cinema. And then she'd go, "What did you do?" Well, I say, "Oh, I went to the cinema." She said, "What did you see?" And I went, "Oh, kung fu vampires, football hooligans." I just think of some things that she doesn't like in the film and just list them. She'd go, oh, that sounds terrible. I go, "Yeah, it was terrible." That's why I stayed there for 2.5 hours on my own.
And talking about passages of nothingness, right? You've got the Ruddy Fast Show tour coming up.
Yes, I have.
Which is hardly
That's
a passage.
of a lot.
That's a passage of a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
How many venues?
We're doing quite a lot. It's not mad. It's not 60 dates. I think it's about 25.
All over the country.
Yeah, but there is, we're going to see how it goes, I think. And the annoying thing is, but they want us to go to Australia and Saudi Arabia. Paul and Charlie don't want to do it.
Why?
Oh, exactly.
That'd be
Can you
so
imagine the
fun.
Australian crowd?
But you get to travel first class, so it's fine. It's not like it's
Well,
a
apparently
terrible
that's
flight.
The cost is the problem. But I think if you look
Come
at it
on.
as a jolly and not make any money and just go for the food and the laugh, you see what I mean? I think you're better off.
Paul and Charlie, if you're listening / watching, for Pete's sake,
Yeah, come on, guys.
Simon is speaking the absolute truth.
We all want to go. We're
Yeah.
happy to go by boat to Australia and entertain the people on the way. But long as it's not a poop cruise. Netflix, you not seen that?
Poop cruise.
You've got to see it. It's basically about a ship with 4,000 people on it, and it just breaks down, and nothing works. Lights, toilets, everything, and they're stuck there for 5 days. And what's great is the woman running the whole thing is a Scouser.
Oh.
She's like, "Right, okay, my loves. What's going to do? Wait, now we've got problems with the toilet. So a number one, you can do in the shower. That's fine. Number one in the shower. We're going to be bringing around some red bags for a number two."
Oh God.
And these American women are going, "You know what? They gave us these lights that were like flashing, so we had to have a number two with a sort of disco light flashing at the same time. It was very unnerving." It's well worth seeing.
I've not come across that.
Oh, go and watch that.
Poop cruise sounds brilliant.
It's only 45 minutes.
I might watch it this afternoon.
Watch it this afternoon.
Amazing.
If you've got a passage of nothing.
Poop cruise. So good. Right. I've told God. I'm sorry, that eulogy is still I'm still
I know.
slightly I'm
I'm
still
going to text him in a minute. In fact, I'm going to call him in a minute I get out of here.
Oh, will you send him my love?
I will do.
Yeah. Oh God, Simon. Now, Simon, before I rudely interrupted you with Paul's emotional eulogy,
Yes.
you did say that you'd written one for yourself.
Yes.
Do you want to crack that open? See how it rates against Paul's? No, that's
Okay.
competitive. I don't want to do that. But
No, it's not as good as Paul's. It's silly, my own one, isn't it?
come on.
As we gather here in Greenwich Park, the sun glistening on the River Thames, Simon's beloved river, in which he swam as a small child and collected stones which no one wanted, we are reminded of the great religious covenant of sea and sky, the long march to oblivion and the coffin.
Oh,
What is man, and what doth remain? His achievements were immense. The Happy Empire New Act of the Year 2002, Celebrity Mastermind 2016,
that's good. That's not shabby.
and the swimming one, where you pick up a brick in your pyjamas. He was a father, an uncle, a son, a brother, a mother, a housewife. And he wasn't a housewife. Like many great actors who rarely worked anymore, he was an excellent cook and housekeeper, a terrible rake in his youth. He died sober and godly, his sins long since forgotten by one and all.
They're clapping.
Well, you've got a class guest on.
I love that covenant between the sea and the sky.
Yes.
Day, you are a ruddy poet.
Well, I do a bit of poetry.
Yes, she says knowingly. Stay right there, mid-ethelings, to find out who Simon is leaving all his worldly possession to. There's only one.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short break. The will and the wake.
The only thing I've really got that's worth anything is I've got some art, and I've also got lots of photographic books of photographers, and I've got quite a few photos as well, which are sort of by photographers that are signed. So I would give them. I've had this argument with my missus quite a few times. Like if I was to die prematurely, I like the idea of giving the different
Specific
pictures to a
things.
different person.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, you give it all to your children. It's like, no. They would just give, what's this?
Yeah.
And sell it really badly.
Yeah, sell it really badly.
Go down to Camden or something.
Oh, yeah, or sort of
get ripped off.
leave it on a train or something.
Exactly.
They're so shit.
But I know a certain picture, a certain person would really love it.
Yeah.
And they'd just go, I love that.
Brilliant.
And then people would say, what's that picture? And you go, yeah, Simon Day gave me that. I go, oh, yeah, that was very sad, wasn't it, when he fell off the roof? And then you live on through all the art.
Yeah. I would make, sorry to sound bossy and a bit boring, I would make a little list of each picture and who you want it to go to.
Now.
Like now.
I think you're probably
Like
right.
now. Genuinely. Simon, because otherwise, as you say, they'll end up in some...
Oh, like my dad's books, who he thought everyone would want, and no one wanted them. He had about 10,000 books. But you know what he did? He took off the dust covers and threw them away because he was very autistic, my dad, and he had his own library stamp, and he had them all. They're all about war or architecture. And when he died, he didn't like the way the garish colours of the dust.
Yeah.
Basically, you're throwing away 40% of the worth. So and you'd be surprised. No one wants books. They were like, I don't really want them.
I know.
I mean, he had some valued ones. He had some, basically Winston Churchill or first editions, whatever. Rest of
Wow.
it, they just go, don't want it. And it's like an amazing thing with all colour plates in it. And you go, what? No one wants this at all. They go, not really, no.
It's really sad, actually.
Awful.
Yeah. We gave my dad's library of books to the university in Vilnius.
Oh, that's nice.
Because actually, well, I've got the old Central European
Didn't know
heritage.
that.
But also, they do, in other countries, they'll go for the books. I know in GB, we're a bunch of bloody Philistines.
Yeah, we should have done that because
Yeah.
they were
They
very
were-
heavy as well.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time putting them in storage and taking them out.
But it's worth a thought, though. And gang, Deathling community, books, try and get them abroad because they might go for them. Simon Day, poet. Famous last words, Simon.
Famous last words. Well, I was sort of flirting with the Charles Bukowski one, which is on the gravestone, which is a picture of a boxer and says, "Don't try."
Oh, that's good.
That's good, isn't it?
That's really good.
But probably I'd say he had a go.
He had a go.
He had a go.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think they should be?
What?
And on the gravestone, my genius.
My genius. He's going to be at the wedding. See, my wife will go, "Joyce, your genius." She'll say yes. Has he booked the tour in? It's all about money, isn't it, these days?
Do they get on? Do they get
They
on?
get on fine.
Yeah.
It's not my wife's fault that I earned vast sums when I met her. I basically earned less steadily downhill. But then I said to her the other day, but I was earning rather a lot when I first met you. She went, yeah, I suppose, yeah, we went to Hong Kong Christmas and just had a starter and came home. Things like that. The good old days when they paid you for things.
The naughty 90s.
People don't realise it. When you publicise something, they go, do you want to come on this show and publicise your new TV programme? We'll pay you.
Yes.
And they'd give you like $2,000
Yes.
just to come on and be interviewed about your thing.
Yes.
It's crazy.
The naughty 90s.
Yeah.
They did things differently then.
I've
didn't
had
they?
lots of character comics go, oh, God, I've heard you just had a character and you went to the BBC and they made a programme about it. I went, yeah, pretty much. Wasn't that easy, was it?
No, and also, I don't want to blow smoke up the proverbials, but you were bloody freaking
Come on,
amazing.
the 90s was the peak.
You were amazing.
It wasn't just us. It's Chris Morris, Coogan,
Oh,
everyone.
everyone. It was
good. It was a high, and a lot of it was down to Jeffrey
Perkins. Anyway. Now, dear Simon.
Yes.
Dear Simon. I'm just doing this. You might.
Oh,
Good on Mike.
like a little game.
It's like a little thing. You might have thought, there's going to be a lot of chat, a lot of debate about where you're going to go when you die. No, it's a very simple thing. This is how we work it out. It's a wheel. It's a wheel, Simon Day. And I am going to ask you, please, to...
Spin, 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 spin for your sins.
Simon Day, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. I thought we had a little bit of chemistry going on.
I know. I felt that as well. Now, if you want to find out where Simon does end up, all you have to do, don't say a word, Simon, is come with us to our adjacent little podcast, 6 Feet Under, where we'll find out where the wheel has landed for Simon Day. Join us. Listen, if you want to go ad-free, subscribe onto the Apple Podcast.
Please.
Or go to wheretheresawill.com. It's so ruddy easy. Come with us. There's going to be more lols, more bants. My genius. Let us go now to 6 Feet Under. You're listening to Where There's a Will, There's a Wake with Mel Gedroich. The senior producer is Charlie Morrell and the producer is Naya Dio, otherwise known as the Goddesses. The engineer is Matthias Torres. The assistant producer is Rani Prescott. The production coordinator is Eric Ryan. And the executive producer is Ollie Wilson. Music by the Rathbones. And a special thanks to Chris Skinner.